Hey scholars, Miss Metz here. Welcome back to our writing lessons. Today I'm going to walk you step by step through a writing assignment from a scholar perspective. So what it will look like for you when you do a writing assignment. And I'm also going to show you the expectations when we write on Google Docs. I'm also going to show you some tips and tricks for how to type in a Google Doc to make it look like really good writing. So starting off, here I am. I'm on Isaiah's Clever page. So I'm going to be pretending to be Isaiah again today. And I'm going to go to my Google Classroom. Now, at this point, most of you have figured out how to get to your Google Classroom. If you're still struggling with that, please reach out to your homeroom teacher because we need 100% of you on Google Classroom. So I'm going to click on Isaiah's Google Classroom link. I'm going to make sure that it's on his email because the computer gets tricked thinking it's still Miss Metz. Okay. So I am on Google Classroom, going into Clemson. Now, Ms. Metz changed it, and I know your homeroom teacher has probably changed it too. So your assignments are no longer visible on this stream. On the stream instead is just a list of your assignments for the day, like we were doing before on Class Dojo, where we told you what you had to do for the day. You're going to see that here on the stream. So Isaiah right now is looking at Ms. Metz's post from yesterday of the stream. Now, pretending that it's 4:22, Isaiah goes over to do his writing assignment. Under the topic writing, see how there's all the different topics for each of the subjects. We're looking for writing, and we're looking for the date. Today's date is 4:22, so here's Isaiah's writing assignment. He's going to click on this assignment, and right now, it just shows that the assignment is assigned to him. It has his own personal Google Doc that he can write in and turn in, and it has the directions here. It says click on the Google Doc and you'll have your own copy that you can work in. Read the directions and complete the writing prompt in the Google Doc. When you're done, make sure to turn in this assignment. Shout out to the friends who figured this all out yesterday. That was awesome. I loved reading all of your writing about what you plan to do after quarantine. It got me excited to get out of quarantine too. So I'm clicking on the Google Doc for today, and it's going to load Isaiah's own page. So it says at the top his name, has writing assignment 422. He doesn't need to change anything up there. Most of you yesterday figured this out as well. Type your name here. Sam Isaiah Amaya. Directions, writing a paragraph that's 5 to 7 sentences. Shout out to the friends that did 5 to 7 sentences yesterday. That was awesome. I know Miss Metz and I believe Miss Woods and probably Miss Vega returned your Google Doc back to you if it did not have 5 to 7 sentences. So make sure that you have 5 to 7 sentences. And today we're going to be writing about your favorite animal. So thinking in your head, what's my favorite animal? And it should be an animal that you already know a lot about. You're going to tell the reader important facts, such as what it looks like, where it lives, and what it does. So today is some practice with nonfiction writing. That means we're writing facts. We're telling true statements about our favorite animal. An example that I have here, penguins live in, oops, Miss Metz made a mistake. I'll fix that. Penguins live in Antarctica. Whoopsie. Penguins live in Antarctica. Now, your writing space starts here. Bonus challenge, if you're watching this video, on how to set up this paragraph. Your first sentence should be a topic sentence. So notice how Ms. Metz pressed the Enter button to move to the next line. I don't want to start typing right up against the colon. The animal I will tell you about. I don't want to put it right here. Instead, I want to make sure that I press Enter to start on a new line. Even better if you press Enter again so that we have a nice clean space between where it says your writing space starts here and where your actual writing is. Now, the next thing that I should do to start this paragraph is I'm going to put an indent. Say indent. Indent. That's a small space that I'm going to put at the start of my paragraph. So I'm going to take my 2 fingers and I'm going to press the space bar 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to start my writing. So I'm going to say, The animal I will teach you about today is the penguin. Now, I see that I made a mistake here in my spelling, and Google noticed that I made a mistake too. That's what's really cool about using the computer here is that when I make a spelling mistake, Google actually underlines it in red for me. So here I spelt the word today wrong. It says touffe. That's not what I meant to say. There's a red squiggly line under it. I'm going to click on the word. Right above it, you see it has the spelling of today. That is the computer's suggestion. It says, you put touffe, but I think you meant today. And I did mean today. So all I have to do, instead of going back and retyping today, is just click the word today. And boom, like magic, it fixed it for me. So that's just a handy tip, a trick that you can use to help you with your spelling. After my period, I need to put a space. Yesterday, I saw some friends that just didn't leave a space and they just started typing, penguins are black and white. It doesn't look good when I don't have that space there because these are two separate sentences. By putting a space there, I'm showing that these are two separate thoughts, two separate ideas, or two separate sentences. So I put a space after that period. The animal I will teach you about today is the penguin. Penguins are black and white. Notice that I'm using capitalization, capital letters, at the beginning of my sentences, and I'm putting the correct punctuation. When I'm done with a sentence, I'm putting a period. Penguins are black and white. And maybe to show you a different example of punctuation, I could say, have you ever seen a penguin before? Question mark, using the right punctuation. And then I can say, probably not, because they live in Antarctica. Let's say I don't know how to spell Antarctica. And Google's going to go, ooh, yikes. What is that? That's not a word. I'm going to click on it. And oh my goodness, look at how crazy I spelled that word, Antarctica, and the computer knew that I meant to say Antarctica. So I can click it and fix my spelling. I'm going to make sure that I have 5 to 7 sentences before I'm done. And then I'm going to come up to the top here where it says turn in. And I'm going to click turn in. For today, I am going to do that through Isaiah's account. Don't worry, I'll go back and I'll delete it later. But I'm going to show you what it should look like. Because I saw some friends were working in their Google Docs yesterday, but then they were forgetting to turn in the assignment. So then it looked like it wasn't done. And when me or your teacher goes in to grade your assignment, we're going to think that it's incomplete and it's not done and you won't get the full grade. So make sure that you're clicking turn in. It's going to take you back to the Google Classroom page. We're back to the assignment now. Oh, it got tricked because it thought it was Miss Metz again, but we're still Isaiah. Now when we go back in and we check that assignment for our writing, it says, turn in, so making sure, no thank you, got it. Making sure that we click turn in up here. You're submitting that writing, click turn in, it's turning it in, and there, it's done. If you realized, oops, I don't think I did the best job I could, or I made a mistake, you can go back to click unsubmit and you can finish working on your work. And if your teacher resubmits something to you, if they return it to you, you can just fix it and then click turn it in again. If you have any questions with any of this, please let me know. I'll be here to help you guys. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.